Welcome to Universal Science channel. Today we are going to see about the propulsion system. When we see rocket, we used to remember about its vertical movement towards the sky. This is done by the propulsion system which present in rocket, where the propellant is used. There are more type of propellants, and the propellant system is mainly classified into two types, which is chemical based propulsion system and electrical based propulsion system. In the chemical base, there are two subdivisions, which is solid propellant, which is called as motor, and liquid propellant, which is called as engine, like Viking engines and Vikram engines in India. There are many type of engine across the world, and the third type is hybrid, or we can also call it cryogenic engines. When we come into the electrical propulsion system, there are two types, which is nuclear based and another is plasma based. Now we are going to see about the solid propulsion system, which is we are going to call it as motors. Let us take two propellants, which is sugar and potassium nitrate. We need to mix this into 13:7 ratio. The potassium nitrate should be 13 and sugar should be 7, which in the ratio 13:7. When we mix both together, the potassium nitrate is strong oxidizing agent. So when we burn the sugar and potassium nitrate, there we do not need oxygen to burn, because it is an oxidizing agent, so we don't need. When we mix this and when we ignite, we will get a great pressure thrust, which able to take off the rocket. This thrust is used to take off the rocket to high altitudes. When we burn this mixture, we can get carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide and potassium hydroxide as a product. The reactant is sugar, as we know, and potassium nitrate, which is a fertilizer. When we mix this, we will get this type of mixture. We will call this as rocket candy. The candy used to be sweet. Sugar is also sweet, so that we used to call this as rocket candy. And this is so dangerous experiment which I have done in my home, and the video is at the last. You can see the experimental video at the last end of this video. The structure of the propellant of solid motor is very simple as compared to the liquid and cryogenic, which is very simple. Even a student can do this. First we need a cylindrical tube. Here I have used CPVC, which can withstand high temperature. This reaction will produce a high temperature when we ignite it. So that I have used CPVC and a clay and this mixture and the igniter. We need to first fill at the bottom with the clay. After filling the clay, we need to dry it, so that when the high pressure, when we ignite, the high pressure will be created. Hence, it should be not burst. So that we need to press the clay by heavy force and the pressure in the both sides. So it will be so strong as if when the more pressure is created, it don't burst. And we need to put the mixture, which is sugar and potassium nitrate, inside the tube, which is CPVC. When we put inside the tube, we need to press and we need to castle it. After we castle inside this tube or CPVC, we need to drill a hole to keep the igniter. Hence it will be burn uniformly with uniform speed at the uniform burn time. Then we will get correct amount of thrust, and there should be a nozzle at the end which converge and diverge the pressure. This nozzle system is very helpful to create high thrust. When we converging the pressure, there is high pressure is created. When we converge it, the high pressure is double time created as high pressure. When we diverge, the double time pressure is going into the out of the body. Hence there will be high thrust. The carbon dioxide, monoxide, the potassium hydroxide, all the reactant will go out in the high speed. Hence we will get the opposite side thrust. According to the Newton's third law, every action has an equivalent reaction. This is take place in this reaction in every rockets. Today we have seen about the propulsion system. Tomorrow we are going to see about the liquid propellant. Thank you.
For this experiment, I have used potassium nitrate, sugar and CPVC.
The CPVC is used as a propellant where I castle the mixture into the CPVC, so it can withstand high pressure and temperature. So let us see the chemical reaction. When potassium nitrate react with sugar, it will create a product of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and potassium hydroxide and potassium carbonate as a product. When in the nozzle, this reactant, the gas and the liquid are converged in the nozzle and diverged. So this high pressure is created thrust. This high pressure will create the thrust. Hence the rocket moves upwards by the Newton's third law. Let us see this experimental video. Don't do this experiment in home. This is so dangerous. Let us see the video. Thank you.
Nah, jadi